Hi everyone, this is Mehmet. Welcome to my channel. I just recently finished a hands-on lab project about Node-RED, Azure IoT, and Azure Stream Analytics jobs. I have tried before in some Proxmox server with Debian 12, but I couldn't issue to install to Azure Edge runtime on the VM machine. Then later I go with Debian 11. I see that it is fully supportable and it has fully supported Edge runtime service, and I continue with that one. So the machine I'm using here is Debian 11 Bullseye. I already installed Azure Edge runtime because it takes too much time. Actually, I also have some problems. It has the latest version wasn't working. So I first download 1.4.5, then 1.2.1.4.16, and I download some dependencies later. Actually, this takes too much time, so I'm thinking to make another video to show this. So the idea is I'm expecting like you installed Edge runtime without a problem in your Debian machine, which is probably 11. So we will continue on like this. What we are doing here is we will simulate a temperature sensor which will be created on a Node-RED flow randomly, random numbers, and we will send it to Edge device, then Azure IoT Hub, and we will check if it's going, if we see the messages. Then we will create Stream Analytics jobs, and from directly we will do some query, and we will check if it's if we can do it, import it, export it to an Azure container. So first thing first, we go to our Azure account. You will create some IoT Hub. What I create is here is free tier. Free tier is the idea is for 80,000 message limit, it is free. So you will go with that one when creating. When I'm creating, it was in default setup. Everything was default, so it's created on East US. Although I'm in Europe, I'm using it like this. So what we will do is I already create a few devices while trying to handle it with Debian 12, but I'll create another device. Now I put some name 152. 152 is my last IP address, last 3 digits. So you should click this one or it's not showing up. Everything is default. The idea is to choose symmetric key. This is important. So when we create it, it will come. This is my new device. The old device is in disabled position. So if it's enabled, this is good. We'll get the primary connection string here. Just to be sure, RCVA, it's ending. We will put it in our config file for the IoT device. So its location is here. It needs sudo permissions, by the way. So we'll change this connection string, so it's easier to do it with nano. We are fully deleting this number, the string, and then we paste ours. LVCH. Okay, let's check. Is it that one? See, it looks different. I made a mistake, maybe. Let's copy it again. GDG PD3. I don't know. Let's try again. Maybe we made a mistake. Okay, after that, I already created commands for this to apply and restart the Edge device. After this is normally taking some time. When we see the hub and edge it's good, but hub didn't came. Sometimes it does this because I already created a few machines and I guess his mind is a little bit bugging. So if it's not working, my suggestion is to set the modules again. Okay. It will take some time. While it's restarting things, let's leave it like that because it's taking some time to settle. We will be creating our flow and MQ2 output node set, but we need to create our containers. I'm running everything in a container, so and to follow the containers I'm using Portainer. So I will be making them up so they look like working. Okay. Node ready starting. Okay. We will come to this. First, everything starts with injection node. You inject, you can send some text or timestamp messages, but here we will be sending temperature signals, so we are using functions. I'm assuming you already know the Node-RED. There are some lots of videos on the YouTube, but the idea is this is a function to create a temperature signal between 25 to 35. 25 is the stable one and random number is from 1 to 10 is created here. And while sending it here, I'm adding the timestamp string for the Azure IoT Hub. I already did something like this before for another setting. It was this one for the MariaDB. I was using Unix time for this, and that function was this. But we'll be using this, and we will be connecting this to here, our MQ3 output node, and it will directly send the message to IoT Hub. So while setting up here, we should use this MQTTS. When you use this, we will be using SAS tokens. Here we are putting this device node.dat as a server. The setup should be like this. And then client ID is our VM ID, which is this one. And the security, this is the same, device.net PVM, and this will be our client ID, device ID, and we need this new token. Every time I create, normally I'm creating for 1 hour, it will be enough to handle the test. So we are creating, but this is the old one that didn't work, so we will create for this 152 device for 3600 seconds for 1 hour. Okay, when we get this, we will be putting this full, not here, but the full line as a security password. And then when we do this, it is connected. So when it's connected, we can try to send some messages. There are some numbers created. So to see this is showing us, by the way, it's not connected. At least says 5. Normally should be connected. Maybe. Okay, the thing is topic. I don't think it is this, but let's change the topic name to device name because it's directly sent to IoT. Maybe it's related with it. PBM 150, device security 150. Everything is okay. And if it's working or not, we can monitor it from Azure CLI. This is our monitoring command. The other, we should do 152 device ID. Okay, it's monitoring now. 32, 29, 34. Okay, 32, 29, 34. This shows that Edge device is taking our signals. So that is good. Now we go to our IoT Azure portal. From here, we will first create container. You already have storage account probably if you're Azure CLI because it requested. Okay, let's create some container like temp. While it's doing that, create some Stream Analytics job. Call Stream IoT. Everything's okay. Only I decrease the streaming units, thinking that it will decrease the cost. Anyway, I'm not sending too much messages, just one temperature signal. Okay, by the way, to get some full signals, we can start sending it like normal IoT device in every interval, like for example, let's call 10 seconds. So every 10 seconds it will be creating signals for us. And let's go here. It is created. Okay, we will define our inputs and outputs here. The input is the IoT Hub. It is the one that is getting the signal. So I put it to end in to remember everything is in default. Output is the container is in blob storage. Temp OO is our output. I just want the format to change a little bit, so I want it in this format, not here, but they mount here format. So I do this because I better easily see it. Okay. Then we go to query. When we do this, before you were putting these input and outputs, they say, but now it come automatically. And when we test the query, and actually I see it, seems like okay. These are my old. Some of them is my old one because of the old device side. It's not fully changed, I guess. But I am in the UTC 2, so the last message is 1351, for example. Let's first cancel this and send the signal 2533. 352. I'm not sure, but maybe it's not showing all the signals. I'm thinking actually 1351 is actually just the 2 minutes ago. It's sound like this. Just maybe it's for test and it's already reached some level. So let's start the job to see if it's working. It's taking some time. Let's go to our temp container. There is nothing yet. Till this is finished. If you see, there is some line going from left to right. Till the job is created, we cannot see anything. I would try to change the device ID, but the string shown as here, maybe it's about some old setup, I don't know. But the input and outputs are okay. And the thing is, when you start the job, it cannot change, I guess. Why does it take too much time? I don't know. Okay, it's created. Let's go. Let's send 1-2 signal. Now it's came. It's in date, month, year format. This is 13 August. This is the thing you can download if you want. And if you want to check, you can check it here. It shows the last two values that I sent here, 2533. Okay, 2533. Let's see if it's working. 1, 2, 3, 7632. 7632. So everything is working. After you finish, if you want to play, you can put it every 5 seconds. You can send a message, or 3 seconds, whatever, and deploy it like that. For example, 31. 31, 27, 25. 31, 25. Okay, everything is okay. The last 25 is also okay, I guess. Yeah. When everything is finished, you can stop your job, and you can also delete your container. And what I'm doing is to prevent any cost. You can delete the device if you are not gonna use it, or you can disable it. Deleting is easy, like this. Normally I am disabling it, so I do disable and save. And when this finished, you also in the end you should delete this. I think this is the one costing much, so delete. Okay, when we check, I only have Proxmox Hub and the storage account. Thanks everyone. See you later.